Another thing I thought about when I was coming up with these topics was, recently the beauty queen jumped off the building in New York.
Yep.
I was like, she is somebody that, billions of people said that she is more beautiful than billions of other women.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The fact that she jumped out of a skyscraper tells you, she had some money.
Right.
So she was living pretty decent.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But yet it still wasn't enough.
Right.
It wasn't enough to satisfy her. And one of the most, as the society deems it, most beautiful women in America can be unhappy with herself. You know what I'm saying? That should go to show you that it don't really matter how much you enhance yourself or how much you try to look that part for other people. You still got to find that within yourself first.
Right. And that's why I say, when it comes to certain things like enhancement, let's talk about that. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I have my own hair, but I enjoy the way it looks after a haircut to have your hair enhanced. Same thing for women. My wife, for instance, she got her own hair, but she enjoys what it looks like to go and get sew-ins or whatever like that. I don't think nothing wrong with that. You don't change who you are. You don't change I can still see this is who I am. You know what I'm saying? Different things come to it. Just like right now, I can put on pajamas, or I can go and put on my ball gown, my red ball. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is, there's nothing wrong with putting on stuff that will embellish or enhance. But when you try to pretend to be something that you're not, or when you try to hide who you are by using other things, you know what I'm saying? We got something different. But
you got a good line, by the way.
Yeah, I got
a great hairline.
God is good to me. But what I will say is, to those watching, to those that will watch, to maybe nobody will watch, but what I will say is that if you're looking for love, look in the right place. And it starts with loving who we are first, who God has created us to be. And then it starts with loving your Creator, knowing that somebody loved you so much, He spoke into the darkness and He said, "Let there be," and it was.
That's right.
And even when it was a woman with an issue of blood, whether it was a man in the sycamore tree, whether it was, even Hezekiah, God told Hezekiah, said, "Look, you're going to die. Get your house in order." But Hezekiah turned to God and pleaded with God, and God gave Hezekiah 15 years. So what I'm saying is, a lot of times we're looking for love, but really we don't know how to be loved yet, because we haven't got in touch with God yet, And I always tell people, it's impossible to really know how to love until you love the man that created love. You don't know what love is. You haven't experienced. Oh no. You haven't come into the fullness of love until you love somebody, until you experience the love that, like I tell people, God loved me when I was on the mountaintop, and He loved me when I was in the valley. Whether it's in the morning time when I'm already dressed up and teeth brushed, or whether when I go down at night, when my mouth is bust up, when my hair not cut, still that same agape love, that love that would go with me, what I'm saying, in the test, it'll go with me in a war zone. So I just tell people to try God. If I was to leave any advice to anybody, I'd say you really haven't tried love until you tried Jesus.